Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to interview Chris Sean, the one and only. I'm so happy to have you here, man. So, yeah, just introduce yourself. I guess everybody knows you already who you are, but yeah, just introduce yourself and let people know who you are.
Yeah, what's up, everyone? My name is Chris. Last name Sean. Actually, that's not my last name. That's my middle name. I don't really tell anyone my last name because then they'll find me on LinkedIn and find out a lot more about me. But my name is Chris Sean, and I'm a YouTuber, and and I also code and I vlog, and
Cool, cool.
I'm Filipino. Yeah.
Everybody knows about you because of your YouTube channel where you are documenting your journey about becoming a web developer. So yeah, you want to just like share with us how did you got started like into web development? Why did you decide to start your channel and everything? Everybody wants to know these kind of things because you are getting the big man here on YouTube into web development. So.
Oh no. Well, I mean, how? Thank you. I'm humbled. I know. I think I'm the smallest person on YouTube in regards to web development. That's how I feel about myself. But how I got into web development is I just saw a video on YouTube. Actually, TREEHOUSE made a video about this, which is kind of cool. I saw a video on YouTube that said that you don't need to be smart to be a developer. You don't need to go to a four-year college. You could teach yourself code. Everyone thinks that all developers are geeks, and we technically are in regards to who loves code. Like, you're not normal if you love code. But when they said that you can make a change in your life, and not just that in this video, I saw that, yes, you don't have to be smart to be a developer, but when you do become one, and the jobs that you have will be amazing. Meaning, your life and work balance will be insane. I go to work sometimes 30, 40 minutes late, and I'm totally fine. like I'm not worried about, when usually on my previous jobs, you go to work 3 minutes late, and you're like nervous to get in trouble, right?
Yeah, yeah,
When I wake up
exactly.
late, I'm like, all right, whatever. And a good friend of mine will be like, Chris, aren't you stressed out? You're gonna be late to work. Why would I be stressed out? I'm a developer. And so I saw this video and I went for it. And
so,
how
so
did I start my YouTube channels? I saw some. Oh yes.
what you were doing before getting into web development? What you were doing
Oh my
before?
gosh. I was an executive assistant.
Hmm.
For an annoying boss and a cool boss, and yeah, I mean, it was an office job, and they wanted me to treat that job as if it was my life, and it wasn't. It was annoying. I
Yeah.
hated it. And so, yeah, as an executive assistant, and I had the perfect desk where no one could see my screen. There's no cameras behind me, nothing. And so during work for literally 3 months, I would study code, and when my boss would come, I would panic. And yeah, and you know what? The best day of my life at that job was, because they treated me like crap there. They treated me really bad. And so the day, I didn't give them a 2 weeks notice. I was like, forget this. I don't want to work here no more. They treat me like crap. I went to my boss's office. I said, I'm leaving. I'm sorry to do this, but this job's going to offer me double my salary. And then the owner just walked out. And that was a good feeling,
Wow.
actually. I felt bad at the same time, honestly, because they also gave me the job. But, I was happy that I did something for myself for once. Because when
Yeah.
I worked there, I was begging for a job, But
Yeah.
now, begging me for me to stay, and I'm like, nope, I'm okay.
But this is so true. There is so many jobs out there where they are not treating people right.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the same experience like in my previous job, like they were not treating me right. And there is a lot of jobs out there where people are not getting treated right, but they are still staying in the same job. So this is crazy. I think you took the right decision in getting into web development. And for sure, you think now it was the best decision of your life.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. It's crazy because I know all my friends. We all, we live the same lives. Not meaning the same job, but we hang out. And it's crazy because I'm looking at all of my friends and what they're doing with their life, and I compare it to my life. Not in a way to make them look bad, right? Not in a way to make them look bad, but when I look at their life, it's like, wow, they still live the same life. They're struggling,
Yeah.
paycheck to paycheck. They're not doing anything to improve their life at all. Thanks to Gary Vee, I made a difference and choice to do that, by the way. Other than that, and I see my life. I'm at this job. I'm learning Angular, meaning I'm going to become more desirable to other companies, meaning more recruiters will want me, and my life has completely made a 180-degree turn, and so, yeah, coding was the best thing that ever happened to me, man.
Exactly. So, how did you got started, like with your YouTube channel? Why did you decide to start your YouTube channel?
Yeah, good question. I don't know. I don't know. No. Well, I mean, again, I watched this person on YouTube. He encouraged me a lot to make a difference in my life and do something about it, which is why I learned code. But also, this person said, you never know. Like right now, to if you want to stand out in the world, honestly, you have to have a face in the world, in the internet. And my
Yeah.
face was like MySpace. That's it. you know,
MySpace or
I
Facebook.
yeah, I had Twitter with 97 followers, Instagram with just all my friends. And I just realized, you know what? Oh, also, that's not it too. I shared my story on Quora.com. Do you know Quora.com?
Yeah, yeah,
I
I
think
know.
everyone does, right?
Yeah,
In the tech
very
field.
popular.
And I shared my story on Quora.com. And what happened is that my story went viral. Now, Quora took it down actually last week, and that sucks. But it went viral. It had 1.3 million views, and this was on in text. And I'm like, shoot, you know what? Maybe YouTube will like it. So the next
Yeah.
week, I shared it on YouTube, and the video went kind of viral. Not as much as other videos now, but and yeah, now I'm just sharing my life here on YouTube.
Cool, cool. So, how long did it took you? How long did it took you for you like to become a web developer? How long was like the journey? Did it took you like a year, 3 months, 6 months?
It took me 10 years actually to learn code. I'm just joking, well, actually, to tell you the truth, now to be honest, it took me about 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is what I mean by 7 months. Now, what happened was that I 7 months before my first developer job, um, I studied code for about 2 months on Treehouse. Yeah, for 2 months I was studying code, and I'm like, you know what? I hate this. I quit this. I don't ever want to do it again. HTML, what the freak is this? What the hell am I studying? Why am I studying code? No one will ever want to hire me. Treehouse is lying. So that was in my
Yeah.
mind. I can't believe I fell for that marketing. Be a developer in 6 months, right? And so I quit, and I actually have proof on my billing page on my Treehouse account, and
Mm-hmm.
I canceled it. And then what happened is that how many months later? 2 months later, I was watching, and I'm like, shoot, I think I'm gonna regret this. For some reason, I feel if I don't try to teach myself code now, I'll regret this forever. So what I did
Yeah.
for the next 3 months during work in the weekend, I didn't have a laptop. I'll borrow my ex-girlfriend's laptop. At that time, got a new girlfriend, way more pretty, by the way. And what happens when I studied code one out for 3 months, and I became a developer in 3 months. So um, I didn't think that would happen because what's crazy is that at my first interview, it was on a Saturday. I guess they were needed someone on a Saturday. I asked the CEO when they were closed, can we interview on Saturday? And he said yes. He interviewed me, told me he'll hire me, told me how much he'll pay me, and I'm like on that spot. I'm like, what the heck is this fake? This isn't real. Like I just been studying code for 3 months. This is not possible.
Yeah.
And then
So,
yeah.
what was like the point that you felt like, right? Okay, I'm more than ready. I have to go for this. When was the point? Because there is so many people out there
Good
that they
question.
never know when is like the point that okay, I know enough now to get the job. Because most of the time people just think I'm not ready. I'm
Mhm.
not ready. This is what the biggest problem of most of the young developers out there.
Yeah. No, good question. I think I went to the point where I was tired of being just a regular employee, being someone that's not really valuable, where you can get let go of any time. I was tired of being so stressed out to getting to work in time. I was tired of always worrying, oh my gosh, am I gonna have a job tomorrow? Am I gonna get fired? I don't think I'm valuable. You know, and I just got tired of that, and I told myself, do you want to live like this forever? Because my parents lived like that their whole life. My sister's living like that right now. My cousins, my friends are living like that right now. And I thought, is this normal? No, it's not. Why?
Yeah.
Like I need to do something about it. And I want to have a family, but it's not realistic to think that with that job, living in California, I can even have a family. Uh,
Yeah.
that's not possible, to be honest. So when I realized I'm not happy and I want to make sure that I can be happy, that's when I got to the point where I need to do something about it. And I think that's the point that everyone has to come to, where you have to realize that, like, man, like, do you want to stay where you are forever? I mean, 10 years from now, do you still want to be where you are? Or do you want to die and suffer and, like, really, like, cry, every other night for not getting no sleep for a year and 10 years from now, you have like your own house and a great family, and you don't have to worry about money ever again, you know? And so, yeah, that's,
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, that's really a good choice. You know, we have to do something now that we can collect, you know, the prize, the fruits
yeah,
of the hard work in the future. So, yeah, definitely. You know, so if you were going to start out now that you have a lot more of experience and knowledge and everything, if you were starting out now from the scratch, would you change like anything, or you would do everything the
mm,
same way that you did?
yeah. Me in web development, right? Wow, if I had to start from scratch, yes, I would have done it differently. I wouldn't have never started my YouTube channel. uh, I mean, I say that because I think I say that all the time on my channel. That if I didn't start this channel as a programmer, I would be like 10 times better. I would probably have a job paying me double what I earn now. You know, but I love what I do. I love doing YouTube. But if I could start off differently, um, I would have put in more effort. I can honestly say. For me, I was so worried. I would ask more questions. Sorry. I would ask more questions because I think a lot of developers are scared to show you don't know anything. And so what I would do is that when I'm stuck on something, I would just give up.
Right.
I'm learning code. Even at my new job, I would never ask questions. And I
Hmm.
still have that problem today too. And so what I would do is that I would ask a lot more questions. I would go to more meetups. I would try to find other developers I could actually hang out with and talk to and work with. Um,
Hmm.
you know, and in regards to languages, I would honestly have put more effort in um, Angular,
Right.
learning Angular. Yeah, and React because, man, like React, Angular, man, if you want to make over 80 to 90K a year next year, start learning Angular and React now. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing as well.
Oh, nice, nice.
So
Good choice.
so so are you still like in your first job, or did you move on from your first job to another one?
I'm actually still at my first job. The reason I left my job and I'm still working there, it's honestly pretty convenient in regards to the location. Where I'm working right now, where I'm at, it's it's next to the gym, which is perfect. It's next to my favorite food, Chipotle.
Hmm.
Other than that, they treat me really well.
Hmm.
They're paying for my health insurance, which I need, and I think I shared that a lot on my channel that I need to take care of my health a lot. And
Yeah.
I actually got medicine 2 days ago. It's worth $8,000. Um,
Wow.
and I only had to pay $250 for that, and I needed it really badly. And
Yeah.
yeah. So number one, yeah, I'm with my company still, and I'm happy. I mean, I love where I work. Mainly because my manager is amazing, my colleagues are amazing too. So
Hmm.
yeah. So I'm still at the first my same company.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. You know, because when we feel like we are being treated well and we are in a nice environment and we are learning, there is like no point in changing out. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Um.
definitely. I mean, if
So
someone offers me 120K a year, I might reconsider that. um, but
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
there.
Yeah, obviously, we need as well to take care, not just about the company, but about ourselves, you know, and about our
Yes.
future. So yeah. So you want to like just like try to tell us a little bit more about your day-to-day job. What do you do in there? Because this is something that people, they are all the time curious. What web developers they actually do in their day-to-day job. You know, obviously it's not just like, oh, I'm coding. You know, like what
Yeah.
kind of things that like you do in there? How is your regular day and stuff?
Oh my gosh. um, well, I mean, I watch YouTube a lot. No, I'm just joking. um, my day to day. Well, I mean, usually, okay, for me, I start work at 9. I get off at 5. That's crazy because I take an hour lunch also. So I technically work 35 hours a week, and I get paid as if
Hmm.
I get 40. I work 40 hours a week. Um, what did I do from work? I think it's different from every person because every company is very different. Every
Yeah.
developer is very different in regard to your work with. First thing I do every day is check my emails. Any projects that I missed? Are there any deadlines I have? Any clients complaining that I have to make sure to make them happy? I do actually, compared to regular developers, I clients a lot because they're comfortable speaking. Day to day is that I honestly, I talk to clients all day. I email clients all day. And I try to make them happy in regards to they email me what changes they need. I work with my manager a lot. He tells me, Chris, these are the bugs we have in the system today. I need to solve that. And also, actually, majority of my day is talking to clients. The other majority of my day are just full of solving bugs. And
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of developers like solving bugs, but sometimes bugs really annoy me. They are
Yeah,
really
I guess
annoying.
I guess they annoy everyone.
Yeah, but when you solve it, it's like I love bugs, right?
Yeah.
You get that really good feeling. And other than that, man, honestly my day's very relaxed. I'm listening to music all day. Okay, I do watch YouTube during work, meaning I have YouTube playing in the background during work. My desk
Mm-hmm.
is aware where no one can see my screen, so I don't feel nervous. Like no one trusts me, but they do trust me. My lunch, I go to lunch whenever I want. I come back, and I'm not rushing. Like, oh my gosh, it's been 60 minutes. It's the most relaxed environment I've ever worked in, and I'm not. I'm never. Well, I do get stressed out, but I'm not as stressed out as I was in my previous jobs. So, um,
Yeah. So
yeah,
so we can say that you really love working at your place. Yeah.
yeah, I love
It's
it.
you
I
can see
love it.
really like a big difference from your previous job, like in terms of stress and everything.
Yes, a work-life balance. When I don't feel well, I'll ask if I can work from home, and they'll let me work from home. Like, what the heck? What company does that? I don't get a pay cut on that, and when I have to see the doctor, I'll tell them I work from the hospital too, and so it's totally fine. Like, it's
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it so much.
That's cool. That's cool. Now we could actually talk a little bit about. I see on one of your latest videos that you said that you were learning from Treehouse, like you said in the beginning, and you actually shared your story in there, how you became a web developer and everything with Treehouse, that they are helping you. And somehow, I don't know how, you managed to go to the HQ of Treehouse
Yes.
and meet with the guy that created all the Treehouse and check the headquarters and everything.
Yeah.
So just tell us a little bit about this. How did you manage to get in there to meet all of these people and to vlog in there and everything?
Oh my
Because this
god.
is amazing.
I mean, I ask myself the same question every day still. Um, it's crazy because when I became a developer in 3 months, this is when I first got hired. I emailed Treehouse saying, check out my story. This is insane. I became a developer in 3 months. I know that doesn't happen with a lot of people with you guys. And it doesn't. It's not normal. And no one responded. And I'm like, what the heck, man? I wanted to promote my YouTube channel too. And, no one responded. And I was crying. But anyway, yeah. What happened is that after growing my channel, let's say about a year after having my channel, no, 9 months after having my channel, someone from Treehouse contacted me, and they said they wanted to do a blog story about me, just a blog story. And so I gave them my
Hmm.
story, and after I submitted it, they posted up on their blogs. And then someone else from Treehouse who didn't know that they were interviewing me for a blog contacted me saying we want to fly you out here. And I was thinking, shoot, they must have loved my blog. I must have really sick
So
writing
so so
skills.
they actually paid you to go in there for the flight and everything.
They paid for yes, they did. Yeah, they paid for everything, for my tickets, all my food, everything I paid using my own money there. They said just give us a receipt, we'll pay you back. Um,
Wow.
yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, so they just contacted me saying, Chris, we want to fly you out here, and yeah, they flew me out there. It's crazy. It's just and my channel's not that big. I think I'm about to hit 14,000 subscribers today, and like it's not that
That's a
big.
lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Because if we see like the scale at what you are like growing your channel, it's amazing. Your channel, once you started out, I remember that you got to 3,000, 4,000 subscribers just like this in
Yeah.
a snap of a finger. So yeah, that's really amazing. So how was it in there in the headquarters of Treehouse? How was like the people working in there? Did you feel the vibes of the place and stuff?
It was it was kind of crazy. I kind of felt famous. They were treating me. I felt like they were treating me too nice. I wasn't used to all the attention. They gave me literally the power to do whatever I wanted there. I went into any office I wanted. I vlogged wherever I wanted to vlog. Even
I
when
saw
they
I
were
saw you
tired.
I saw you in that part where is the bicycle like upside down, where they are shooting the video. I was like, wow. And you were saying, for sure you guys know this kind of background in here with the
Yeah.
bicycle and stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. So they gave me access to everything, and I got to meet, and honestly, like Treehouse, they're amazing people. They literally, genuinely care about their students. The teachers are amazing. Now, I learned some secrets that I can't share, but
Mm-hmm.
dang, they work hard. They work really hard. They have a lot of plans going on right now. People think I'm sponsored by Treehouse. I'm not. I'm just an
Mm-hmm.
affiliate. That's it. An
Yeah.
affiliate. Meaning when people sign up, I get $3, and it's not that much.
Yeah.
And I don't even need the money anyways. So it's just nice extra cash. But yeah, man, it was crazy. I mean, they have a lot of vegan friendly food there, which is amazing for me. And it
Yeah,
was
I
kind of
heard
like a
that you
dream.
went vegan now recently.
Yeah, I did. It was a dream come true. It was a dream come true, to be honest.
Cool. Yeah, I bet you were actually like just telling in one of your latest videos that your cholesterol and your health was just like not going well, and once you
Yeah,
turned like vegan, you really noticed the differences. So yeah,
huge
I guess
difference.
this is the future, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean it was a huge difference, and I'm my life has changed so much. I mean, I feel spoiled. I'm spoiling myself. I feel like I'm just spoiling myself.
Cool. So yeah, we are about like to finish our interview. I just have like two more questions or something.
Yeah.
So one of them would be like something that what kind of resources would you recommend for anyone like starting out? If they are starting out, if they want to learn web development, where should they go to learn? What kind of courses? Do you recommend Udemy, Treehouse, Free Code Camp? What kind of things would you recommend, like from
Mhm.
your personal experience? Like what you say, this is the best track that you guys could follow to get the maximum results or something, you know?
Yeah. What I would recommend. I mean, I think you know what I would recommend. Well, first of all, what I would recommend is that you find a place that can really help you. Now, if you don't have the funds, and I know a lot of people don't have the money to learn code, what I would recommend is you go on YouTube. People can follow you on YouTube. You could, if you don't have the money, follow just tutorials on YouTube. Now, everyone on YouTube is out to be famous, so you can't always trust people on YouTube as well. But I think people can trust your channel. Who I trust is Coding Phase. But honestly, if you want someone really professional, a company, I would trust Udacity. That's free. I would go to Udacity if you don't have the money because they teach you courses that even Google approves of to learn code. Now, if you do have the money and you want high quality content and you want to become a developer quickly and you want to have access to a great forum, a great community, great Slack channel, I would say go to teamtreehouse.com. I mean, there's I still use them to this day. I study PHP on there. I don't I would and they also have these tracks that guide you through front end development, back end development, full stack, JavaScript, yeah, and you learn everything there. So I mean, yeah, that's the route I would recommend.
Yeah, cool. You know, I actually agree with you because I really like Treehouse as well. I actually find out Treehouse, I think it was in 2014 when they started out.
Yeah,
So that's when I got to start with using them and everything. So I think I found them when they were kind of starting out. So I've seen how they have been progressing. So I also really recommend them, and I'm an affiliate of them, but also because I really trust in them and what they teach and everything.
definitely.
So yeah, just one last question is
Uh-huh.
just like, what's your like future goals for
Mhm.
yourself as a developer? What are your goals?
Oh, good question.
And what are your goals as well for your channel? Like your goals for yourself, personal goals as a web developer, and goals for your channel. What you want for the future for yourself?
Yeah. Good question. Goals for myself. Whew. I mean, I would like my channel to grow. I think that'd be nice. Honestly, it would be nice to go full time on YouTube and just study code on my own and teach code. And I think I can teach code well, but just my opportunity and my schedule right now doesn't allow me to do that. So, what my goals are, yeah, to continue growing my channel, continue to give you guys great content on my channel as well. But other than that, my goal is to learn Angular and be the best at React and Angular, and eventually, a year from now, 2 years from now, work for a new company. Um, Double my salary. But honestly, right? Okay. You know, man, I don't know if I can say it on here though. Shoot. I don't know if I can say it on here. But anyway, uh, yeah, just become a better programmer, honestly. And I want to be able to help more people grow. And actually, I want to do more interviews like this with more people too. So Other than that, have a family and vlog that. Honestly, I look forward to vlogging that more than anything. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish I could have your you are so relaxed, and everything, like doing a vlog outside. I think if I would try this by myself, I still feel a little bit awkward. But I guess this is just like about just like trying and experiment and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really have to thank you so much for accepting this invite, for sharing your all your story. How did you become a web developer, and and all your story about your channel, because it's really so motivational for everyone who is starting out. They have like bad jobs out there. They are not getting treated the right way that they should be, and they want to change their lives for the best and everything. So definitely, everyone out there who doesn't know your channel, which I believe is almost no one. Everybody knows who you are, Chris Sean. But yeah, Chris, thank you so much, for being in here, for answering these questions. And I'm gonna leave the link down for your channel for whoever doesn't know you. Like I said, I hope it's almost like no one, but I'm gonna put it down there. And yeah, Chris, thank you so much, and I guess I'll catch you up next time.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks a lot, man.
Cheers, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.